is SRB2 Extreme. We appreciate you coming onto the channel, taking a quick look around. We are here with new things and new activities. The activity that we're going to play today is going to be Contender Draft Marvel Superheroes. We're going to see this thing in action, see how good it can be to draft some packs in the competitive format, which obviously means we've got to be playing for all the moxie. So sit back, relax. We're going to load up some packs, see what's up, and try to not make a fool of ourselves and try to win some trophies. All right, we are ready. Let's lift off and actually play some Magic. Here we go. Now, in this format, at the end of the day, we're trying to look for the best quality cards as possible. Um, when it comes down to it, you've got to be able to draft exactly the right way, which is hard for some. So we're going to do everything we can to be not one of those that don't draft well. So right off the top, I do like Ant-Man's Army. I like Jessica Jones. We do have a lack of a big bomby rare. This one is good. Theoretically, you can make 17 lands. So theoretically, you could make 17 things, or maybe 15. But I think for just having a baseline, we know that white and red and white and blue are always the best colors. So I'd be more likely to splash white with blue, which means I could play green. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play with this Landman's thing. I think it's all I want to take on this one because there's not much else here for me. So kind of a meh start already. So I like Crusade. I think it's a good deck in most white greens or white blue greens. Again, another crappy rare, so this is not good for me. The Hero Maker is pretty good for just general play. I do like Futuristic Forge, which is a great support card, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that I'm going to probably play some aspect of white with my green and maybe white with my blue, etc. So going into my next pack, I like Trickster Stratagem, very good card. I do like a little bit of mana fixing, never bad. And of course, anytime I can go dig for some lands and or kill some dudes, also never a bad thing. So I think I'm going to be strategic, and if I'm going to be playing some white-green, I'm going to go ahead and take some ramp right off the top, is what we're going to go with, and just hope we can get some quality cards. Now, this one is probably going to be a tutor. I'm going to go get the land maker. I think from what my deck wants to do, this makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, don't want to get rid of the Crusade. We just want to move it over here. There you go. All right. So Go Nuts is nuts, obviously. Yeah, that's yeah, okay. She-Hulk is amazing for late game removal. I look at it as, at the end of the day, if I have a common and I have an uncommon, it's more likely I won't get the uncommon back, so we'll go ahead and take She-Hulk for now, noting that Go Nuts was the better removal spell. Definitely got to keep that in mind. So it's a very vanilla deck. Nothing special. We are going to look for our splash. I'm hoping it's blue, but we'll see what happens. Because white, red, green is not good in general, typically. Like black, green, though, can be okay. I do like Dark Deed. Dark Deed is a mega card. And again, if I'm going to be splashing black, that's a great card. In probably one of the best cards for black. And it's uncommon. What is this one? Oh, Steel Shaper's Gift. Yeah, not what I need. Okay. There's nothing really that's doing anything for what I need here. So I'd rather just take something that if I get some of the cards that gain life and do other tricks, the Tigre is okay and it tramples. So we'll go ahead and take this one for now, I believe. But we're probably not going to play it. Okay, so here's our reason for blue. We're going to go ahead and put these these cards over here. Now, Ant-Man says whenever a creature gets a +1, so actually we'll keep Tigre over here and note that in case we need to get some other development. We're going to go ahead and play Technologies. We will go ahead and get ourselves a land. So we're already fixing our fixing situation into white, green, blue, which is what we like. We were thinking that anyways, so, it's okay. All right, I do want another filter. So now we have 2 mana makers. We'll take the Pet Patrol. Paw Patrol is on the double. Yep. And this black card is going to go on the side. This one's going to go on the side. All right. So we got another Ant-Man down here. This card is really good, but I don't know. Quake is okay. In actuality, I could play this and maybe just not be playing with white, because theoretically all you have is this Crusade. This is actually just a mana filter. So we'll keep that note that we might have 2 really good black cards here. That makes us green, black, blue, which again sucks because white's really good. Okay, so now we're going to have to start making decisions. This card gets pumps, and this thing cares about pumps. Obviously, this thing can make some sweet manas. Obviously, Herbie's pretty neutral. I like to tap things and flying blue dudes. I mean, I like Ant-Man a lot, but where do we want to be? I kind of think if I'm going to take something for what this deck is already kind of trying to do, I think I might take an extra removal spell in Bullseye, because then it's black removal. So, because there's so many white cards there, and that might be an issue. Okay. So, Night Nurse is really good. Widow's Bite is really good. I even like this little Biochemist. And don't forget down here this little Serpent. But sometimes you need early game too. So let's assume that white goes out. Then black needs to go in. So let's go ahead and put him in. We'll put Bullseye over here. And let's just assume we're just going to play some black. Black, blue, green is the colors. Okay, so if that's the note, Ninja Hand is okay. I actually think it's just going to be the Savage Dinosaur, but I do like Walker. Let's go ahead and get the Dinosaur. And let's go ahead and move this over here, because you won't need to have that one if you have 3 the other way. All right, we're casting villains. We're doing other things. I think it's going to be the Cycler. The Connive dude, I think makes sense. We do want to go ahead and... This is villains. Activate just 2 or more. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this Chrome play, because I don't have anything for, like, literally the first 2 turns. Okay, so we do have a little bit of interesting things we could do here. I'm getting more villainy if you play with this card, but I do actually have a lot of heroes and villains together. So I think I'm going to actually take the Recursion card. All right. We're going to take the land. All right. I like the flyer. I think 1 flyer will be fine. Herbie's good. I can get Herbie anytime. Let's just get our land right, I think is what I want to do. If I can get my land right, things get a lot easier. I'll put Bullseye over here for now, because this thing kills 2 casting cost spells. This thing kills 4 casting cost spells mostly. I just want to keep them separate over here so I can know what I can shoot down. All right. It's a very meh deck. I need to get maybe Doc Samson. You know, I'll play her. because I could put stuff in the graveyard with this one, which might be beneficial. And it's just a 5/5 with a type of ward in it. So it's interesting. And we'll go ahead and get this little ninja. Ninja pumps. Ain't a bad thing. Again, you got this little Ant-Man's army down here. I don't think I'm playing that, but I'll put them over here for now. Alright. There is not a lot for us. That's about all I can say about it. Hulkling, maybe? Hulkling's kind of meh. I mean, I'm blue as of right now, so maybe I just play this super monster. I do just like removal, too. You know, sometimes you just gotta win games, and maybe this bomb card is gonna be the one that does it. So we'll stick it over here. We know it's not technically helping this situation, but oh, okay. There's Go Nuts. All right, good. We like Go Nuts because it can pretty much knock out most big spells. All right, Justice is great. I do like the training regiment though, but I think I can get that one back. Can't get back Justice. Justice is too good. We're gonna go ahead and get him. Okay. I think again the filter. Oh no. I want this guy. Yeah, this little guy here, the Knight of Wondergore, plays well with decks that make counters. So we definitely want to play with that. Because you got a couple guys that make counters. I don't think I'm going to play Whiplash, by the way. Whiplash is probably leaving. And the Multiverse is probably going to leave too, even though it's a fun card. We've got this down here, Go Nuts over here, and Dark Deed. Widow's Bite, and a Bullseye, and this decoy. Alright. Oh, another one of these? Yeah, don't mind if I do. And Spider-Man. Spider-Man to the rescue. Doesn't give counters. I think I'm going to take the Death Touch guy, because the more guys you can kill on the small side isn't a bad thing. Oh, Cruel Offense, that's really good here. I like that a lot, and I like this guy a lot. And Thing is actually really good, but I don't have a lot of heroes that are doing damage. So it's going to be Cruel Alliance. Another thing, but we got to go with the Go Nuts. And here we'll take the counterspell. Copy target activated triggered ability you control from a creature source. You may choose new targets. I mean, it's a 1/4. Maybe we need somebody chunkier down here at the end, because I don't have any chunky monkeys yet. Alright. Let's do a Red Room Recruit. Alright. Don't need that. And I guess I am going to still play with that card anyways. Alright. Alright, and through the action of magic, boom! Change-o! Alright. We've got our decks. We are now going to show you what we've got and what our plans are, etc., etc. This is going to be a minor base counter deck with Ant-Man. We also have these Knight of Wondergores. So theoretically, our goal is with Knight of Wondergore and Serpent Specialist and Go Nuts, followed up with Ant-Man over here, and basically the Connive cards here. All of those things added together give us the ability to add counters, not counting our big beefy ones over here that also happen to add counters. So we're kind of thinking that we're some type of counters deck with a very minor counter base. Our mana fixing is pretty decent. We have at least a decent amount of removal. So we're going to see if this thing works out. So I appreciate you coming in. We're going to go ahead and play a little Magic, see what's what, and yeah, let's get to it. Let's go. All right, we are into our first match playing against Gabagoolian. That is a sweet sweater he has on with the invisible sweater. Okay, so we are black, black, blue. We have nothing available to play on our first turn or two, so we're actually going to go ahead and mulligan. And we actually drew the exact opposite, so that's also pretty annoying. So we'll go ahead and get rid of one forest. Hope we actually do some action Jackson stuff over here. Forest and forest. Okay, that's the one that enters taps. So, yeah, we'll drop this one in play. See if I get the undercover one, then I can do some extra jazz. Sure. Bloxies? Nice. Okay. I got myself a scroll. A feline. Alright. I like Knight of Wondercorn. Nice. Good. Okay, so as a reminder, he just comes back. So he kind of sucks for the situation. Let's go with the knight. And be done with our turn. Gabagoolian is apparently an Avenger. That's what it says. I'm a young Adventurer. That means I don't have as much adventuring as he does. That's what the profile says, at least. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That card's pretty good. I will... What would be optimal is if I draw a swamp or any creature whatsoever. I did not. I'm definitely going to get rid of the scroll, but I don't like that I have to get rid of it. Do I, though? Let's see how we do it. If I get rid of this, then that makes it a 3-3. If I get rid of Vance, yeah. Oh, I can get back She-Hulk later. I've got ways to get her back. Let's do it that way. And then I can have 2 3-3s. So that's not bad. Alright. So now I think with what we have in play, depending on what he drops... Oh. I'll give him a heart for that one. Heart. And a villain. Yeah. We're gonna have to kill this 4-3 soon, too. Alright. So... definitely killing this guy. Definitely... I don't want to do this. Definitely bouncing that guy? Let's bounce it. And then let's swing in with our guy. It feels like a better play to me. And then if he casts this 2-2 again... yeah, it's a hero, so that doesn't trigger that one dude. Alright. So, nothing pumps per se. So I think I'm just gonna murder this guy. And then swing him with my whole team. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. And then I feel like I'm in good shape. I mean, these 3-3s are good. If I get another counter spell, that'll be good. Countering base spell, not a counter spell. Alright. Yeah. Nice. I get some heart there. Hmm. I feel like that's pretty good. Come on with some more attacks. Mhm. There you go. One match down. And there we go. All right, as a reminder, just as a fast fact, you've got to win yourself seven wins to get 7,200 gems, 10 mythic packs, 12 regular packs, and the power of saying you actually want a contender draft. 14, basically 4,200. Sorry, if you win yourself 6 wins, and to kind of profit, you need to win 5. So we just wanted to remind you how the deck thing works. This is much more competitive because they don't give any prizes to first, second, or third wins. So that's why this is much more valuable, and it tells you how you compete against other difficult and higher ranking, Magic players. Because one would assume you would play here if you don't win the basic ones very often. So we shall see. All right, we're going to keep this. This is kind of everything you want, except for the fact being a green land open up. Go ahead and cast the recruit, I think. Yep. And tutor for another, or search for another card at the top. Ooh, I like that one a lot. I think I'm gonna actually get the ant out of here. No, actually, I'm gonna get rid of this little specialist. Mm-hmm. I think I can get rid of this. I'll discard. I'm gonna discard this guy here and shoot this one, and swing in for 2. I want the ant so I can make the extra token. Although it might have been better just to keep the 3/3. I'm not sure. Kind of do the same thing we did last game where we accelerate. Zima. Yeah, he's pretty annoying. I actually think I just want to kill that one. Of course, he would have to tap out to do it. So I think we're just going to cast this guy, get our token. That'd be a treasure. And then we're just going to swing with both these. He'll still take 2 damage regardless because he's a 2/3. No, I'm a 2/3. We're all 2/3 bananas. Alright. We're just kind of moving the game along. The Knight of Wondergore is pretty good. Oh, I think he's Go Nutsing, I believe. Oh, cool lines. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Let's see what he does when I swing. Alright. Then I think we're going to cast our Taskmaster then. And if he doesn't kill the Taskmaster, which I would assume he should, we'll use the pump ability off of the Serpent to make him good, I believe. Mimic something in the battlefield. Alright. So if we do this, come over here with this guy. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna drop dudes in play. Ain't a bad thing. He liked him so much that he wanted to have him. Now I get to have him. Unless he kills him. And he did. Lame. I'd really not like to do that quite yet. I want to be able to get a pump off of this. And then we're going to use the Cool Alliance, most likely with this guy next turn. No. That's the one that makes the other thing. Okay, I just want to make sure which one was which. I need a land, is what I use at this exact moment. That'd be nice. Alright, we drew our land. So, this pumps here. Which pumps that. I would like to just swing with the 2/2. There you go. I gotta hold this because he'll eventually drop somebody mighty. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. That sucks. Wah, wah. Nothing you can do about that. Except for I've just played the spell and not had it, but I kind of wanted to keep my token. Alright, go nuts. It fights. So, if I do teamwork and put a counter, I'll put the counter over here. No. That's not right. Okay. Teamwork. Put the counter here. And fight this guy. Tap this guy. Kills this token. Pumps this guy. And I think the 3/2 would kill that, so it doesn't do it enough. It doesn't do enough, is our problem. And that he has 3 cards in his hand is so crappy. Because we're basically top decking now. Yep. Well, that'll be useful later. Let's see if he'll actually get rid of a card. Yep. Alright. Five, 6. I would have casted that. He just got rid of the Savage Land Dinosaur. Yeah, I probably would have cast that spell. Would have made sense to me. Gorilla. Yeah, I don't care about the gorilla. It's a hero, so it doesn't advance to the 4th stage. He can swing in with the 2/2, but there's nothing for him to do unless he wants to fight these through. I mean, I'll kill this if he wanted to fight that way. All right, my art guy already has Death Touch, so we'll sit. Yeah, I've got a counter spell. Yep. I counter spell. No way I need to counter spell it. Then I'll probably kill the one that's... Mm-hmm. We'll come with this. Killed 2 of his dudes. Ain't bad. Oh. No. Yeah. When you have a Thor, you win games. See, my problem is I just don't have any bombs. Nice. Yep. And that's the game. Not so awesome. On to the next one. Alright, on to the next one. Kofifi. Alright, let's got things. Green, green, black, green, black. Green. Kofifi. Green. Wing. Scroll. Alright. Got our black going on. Doing things, doing stuff. Yeah, that one's gonna die a miserable death. This one enters tap, this one enters tap. Let's do the blue-black one. And can't teamwork off of that, so we'll go ahead and kill it now. And swing the one. If it's another hero, he gets plus. Alright. So how do we want to do this? We do this plus this. You theoretically could go nuts with Team Network. That. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Fight this creature with this creature. And then tap these two creatures, which kill off those two and give him a counter. Boom. Alright. Relatively dry. And a bigger guy. We are full of action. Okay, he could become a 4/4. So let's just assume that. Or we could pump our guy again. That's interesting. See, if I pump this way and make him a 5, then that guy gets pumped, and now this guy's really good. See, I think putting that little bit of pressure on the top side makes a huge difference. Alright. So it also makes it... Ooh, gross. What do we have here? Nothing. Whipped. Oh, we got She-Hulk. Okay. Alright, She-Hulk's good. Okay. Teamwork 2. Kill off her using... I don't want to use the scroll. Yeah, but I guess I have to. I have to kill off that thing. Swing in. Okay, he's a 3. So he'll put 3 corners on this little bird. Yeah. Hero in training. And he gained 2 life. 2 dudes right now would suck. Okay, pumps his guy, makes him a 4/5. That's pretty good. Really? I feel you, but I don't think you got the right move here. Because if I just simply cycle this, then you die. That was weird. Okay. On to the next one. Alright, we got Liar. He's a liar. Go nuts, serpent, giant, finish thing. I mean, I'm gonna keep because I've got lots of ways to kill stuff. So let's go. Hey, and we got ourselves our scroll, so that's not bad. Loki. Yeah, let's drop that. Let's assume he's not gonna block, because why would he? Yep. Sometimes you just gotta drop things and stuff. Now, if he drops, I'm gonna say if he drops a double pump spell, that's gonna be annoying. Mm-hmm. There's nothing I want to cast here. Because I can't do anything extra. So we are going to sit for another turn. And if we can happen to untap, we'll be able to do some things. But if we don't, we don't. Yep. Taking 2. Yep. Alright. The plus side is there's nothing that he can cast on that spell to do anything of note. Alright. +1/+1 counter is going to go here. Fight is going to go here. And I'm going to tap my green man. And I'm going to tap this guy. And if he puts up the shield, then puts up the shield. Alright. So now we got this 5/3 that's going to fight this stuff. Or later on, I'll do other things. Depends. I mean, I got 1 mana. Okay, that's good. I think I'll take his card. I'll take his card. Yeah. Alright. Whoa. That's a dog. Sorry about that. Alright, it's revealing. Enhance. Enhance. 3 Sentinel. That's interesting. He could swing and then turn into the Grease Sentinel. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool play if you do it. But I don't want you to do it. If I draw a land here, I'm going to kill this Grease Sentinel. Yeah, I'll just block. Now it's just dead. Alright. Let's see how we do this. This thing can kill that pretty soon. So maybe we just hold because we're doing okay. And I don't have 2 creatures in the graveyard, so I think we'll just hold and be done with our turn. Because remember, he's top decking there. And if I get 1 land, then I do some shenanigans with the She-Hulk. What's he got? Nothing. Alright, Widow's Bite. I think I could attack. Pump this guy. Mm-hmm. Do teamwork. So target creature gains Death Touch. Target creature gets -2/-2. Which I think is going to be this guy. I think. Yeah. One of these. That'll then kill... Kills that thing. Which is what I wanted to do. And... in my turn? Yeah. Because you can get back this decoy play and get back those 2 creatures here in a second. Which might be nice. I'll block with an ant. What else do you got? Dylan, ant. All right. I think I want to pull his card out of his hand again. It makes sense to me. All right. And I'll be without my turn. Vivi. Nice. It's a pretty good one there. Except for the fact that if I get 1 land, then She-Hulk's gonna bust it. But you gotta play, right? I mean, you can't just sit there. Fin Fang Foom. And Vivi. Alright. Alright, I don't need to necessarily add the counter. Per se. Because Bing Bang Boom can't even do anything to my guys. So how do I want to kill it? Head Avengers does that. It only costs 3. Okay. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to do teamwork. We're going to have... put the counter on you. You fight you. Okay. That kills this one. And then we will just straight up murder this little one. Alright. And I'll be done with my turn. We've gone so many turns without getting a land. I mean, we're doing some cool stuff, but still, it's pretty annoying. Yep. I'll take it. And that was the spell from earlier. She-Hulk. Oop. 8 over. Yeah. Get him. Get him. Now he's top decking. Now he's really top decking. Okay. We'll swing with all these. Tramples, right? Yeah. And I can make him a 9 if I wanted to. I think my play is going to be I'm going to cast Ant-Man. If he doesn't block the whole thing, I think he's just going to not do anything. Oh, okay. Cool. What? No. There we go. No. Yes. Oh. There we go. These are the spells he's playing. Boom. Alright. And we'll go ahead and drop the dog. One doggy. I dropped the dog just because I wanted to have an extra bit of damage coming up here. Oh, dinosaur. Can't cast her though. Big games. On to the next one. Alright, we've got an opponent. It's the Pyromancer. He's a draft contender, and he also is a Pisces. He enjoys long walks on the beach and enjoys talking to his mother on the phone. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're going to cast the Knight first, then we're going to cast the Red Room second, so we can pump the Knight. Give the Go Nuts. So that's our plan, at least. Yep. Love that. Comes the Knight. Now it's a question of what we get rid of. We probably get rid of the Pet Adventure, because we can get it back later with the Decoy. Oh, that sucks. Alright. We will do the Go Nuts over here. Or do the Pet Adventure over here. I'm going to drop the villain off, actually. That pumps you. Go Nuts. Teamwork 3s. Plus counter and a fight. So put the +1/+1 on target creature. And I also... Let's see. Target creature fights. Yeah. It fights this guy. And we tap this one. Gives our guys lots of stuff. Oh, it only once per turn. I messed up there. But I think we've got so much offense already going. It's not going to make a difference. We just need to slow him down over here. Murder him. Swing in. All of a sudden I have eye problems over here. Well. Pretty good. Is there anything that we can do about this monster? I guess we're just going to drop a 4/4. Or do we drop this 3/5? Let's drop the 4/4. And no matter what, our plan is we're going to basically try to kill the Squirrel Girl. Cost 4 mana to make 2 tokens. I mean, she could do some action right about now. If she chose to. I mean, the Go Nuts would have been the only card that would have helped me here. Yeah, let's go. Kill them all. Okay, good. And that'll let her kill just the Avenger. Alright. I feel good about this. He can kill most of them. Alright. I'm gonna have my own Squirrel Girl, maybe. It's time to go into Squirrel mode. We'll see. Boo! Web up. Lame. Oh, good one for you. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Because this could really get good pretty quick, depending on if he kills the Ant-Man or not. Drop a second one of these. Get an Ant, pump the 3/3. And then I can decoy back if I need to get another one. Yeah, they were pretty good. I think this could be okay. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. Heroic Feast. Pumps his whole freaking team, possibly. No blocks. You should pump him. You got a food and 2 clues. Oh, Kingpin. Jeez, this guy. Alright. I'll do the black. Pump this guy up. Pump my team up. Alright. Feeling better about that. Heal block there. Heal block there. Okay. Decent. I hate the fact that he's got this Heroic Feast. That card is so good. We'll see what happens. We're going to get back 2 dudes. We're probably going to go with the Red Room and the Pet Avenger. Or the Colony and the Pet Avenger. I don't know. Yep. Yep. Nice. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. And then it extorts, it can give more heroic stuff. I've got to kill this Kingpin like yesterday. I mean, I assume he knows it. I'm going to definitely throw an ant in his face. That's what my goal is. Alright. 2 dudes back. The hero I want is Red Room. And I want Ant-Man. Alright. I need the counter. He's got all the manas, so I don't care. And then we'll put Ant-Man down. And then we'll just hold this card. We'll hold the land. Act like we got 1 card in our hand. And no matter what, we have to figure out how to kill the Kingpin. Even if it kills most of the plays on my side, we have to kill it. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Let's see what he got. Oh, he got Storm. Yeah. Alright, good game. Yeah. So basically, Heroic Feast, another spell. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. You got We got something extra there. Teamwork off this. Tapping that. Okay. That's not terrible. Dun, dun, dun. Um, I give my... Might as well, I mean, this makes him have to block with multiple dudes. I was about to concede until I drew that cruel thing. I did gain 3 life. Alright, how I would block, if I was him, is maybe not at all. I might, like, take the squirrel and put it in front of the Ant-Man, because he's going to gain so much life on the backswing. Sucks. Now, he's got to pay life, 2 life, to flip. But he would only flip 1 creature. Creatures with toughness greater than their power. Okay. So none of the guys in play would it do anything with. Okay. That kills Ant-Man. Kill its ant. Kill the thing. Alright. You gain 2 life. Pumps 2 of your dudes. Alright. Oh, heroic feast. You are a machine. Oh, he's gonna get a food token. Look at this guy. Jeez. Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing with the 1 block. Alright. 4 more live, 4 more pumps. Yeah, this game is over. Alright, now I can see. You know, if you get 4 extra cards off of Earth Mightiest, plus you have the Heroic Beast and Kingpin. Yeah, I don't have those kind of things. I don't have juice. Alright, we play against the Oathkeeper. Let's see what we can do about it. Nothing really here. It's kind of an actionless hand. This is also kind of a bad hand. I'll get rid of one of these. But at least I got some more fun things to do. Alright, there we go. We will get rid of the ant. No, actually, yeah, we'll get rid of the ant. Okay. Go on. Let's murder. Let's murder you. You didn't need him anyways. I'll swing. Whatever. Yep. Just making sure. Alright, we got this Justice. Gonna do some stuff next turn. Justice. Initiate an attack. Yep. Tapping dudes. Boop. Swinging for 2. Alright. So, maybe this guy's just mana screwed? Yep. Go. Go. We'll hold back the Waste Signet. Because whatever he's going to cast here might be a big difference. Yeah. Counter it. Not today. Swing it again. Yep. Got ourselves a ninja. You lose a card, sir. Ooh, a cosmic cube. Nice. Okay, an aerial doombot and a tapper. He might have more. We don't know yet. Let's tap this guy. So he'll tap my guy. Pay 2 mana to tap. Well, actually, pay 1 mana to tap my guys. Okay. Worst case scenario, it's the card Shield, so I don't want to cast with Justice because he could do extra damage to me. Justice will stay back. Okay, it's that guy. Alright. Flyers stay in here. We'll fly. This guy costs 6, so we can't pump him yet. Theoretically, if you just draw any card, you can fly over. Oh, okay, that sucks. Ain't a life, eh? Let's go with Flyer. Okay. What do I have in the graveyards? White Widow. Ant. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep him. Got rid of She-Hulk. Do we got a pump? No pump. Swing. Alright, and we know what the next card is, so he has to do at least 8 damage to me, or kill this guy, or do something. Okay. Alright. And that's game. Woo! Alright, on to the next one. Alright. Calm down over there. Okay, so we've got 2,806 gems going for another player here. Playa hater. Guy. Dude. Man. Brilliant name from the brilliant one. Yeah, this is everything we could use. Board. We'll probably do the dinosaur. No, we'll do the scientist because you can get back the scientist. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense to me. Of course, I really like the Connive card too. Not sure. We'll sit for one more turn. Okay, I guess we can get back the dinosaur off of this. So we'll go ahead and just get rid of the villain. Or we'll get rid of the dinosaur, because we can get rid of the villain. Alright, let's put our blue. El Bluio. Blew it. And this, and this. Ready for a counterspell. Oh, there is no counterspell here. Okay. And a treasure. Yes, villain. What a villain. This guy. Such a villain. We'll drop the scientist next. No blocks. Hydra. He's getting big on his manas soon, so I could hold this card if I needed to. Let's connive. I'd like to see what's going on up here. The forest. I don't have any heroes yet, Actually, I'm going to get rid of the villain. The villain could be a 7, 5, 6. No, we're going to get rid of the hero. Yep. And then I will sit. Next turn, I'll swing into my team. Yeah, I hate that I'd have to do that. That sucks. Should have held. We'll do this one. And probably should have not tapped that way. But I think we're at a place where we're getting close. This 5-4 was so good. Yep. Gotta call him. Alright, that's our villain. That's our hero. That's good news. Murder him. Scientist. I think the 5/5 vigilance is pretty good here. I mean, I know we're getting tight on our turns, but 5/5 vigilance can go a long way. And then a 5/5 player could go a long way too. Really? Another one? Alright. And then what? Another spell? Jesus. Pretty freaking lucky there. We're gonna need 2 dudes in order to fight. And that's if he doesn't kill me here, because he could just kill me. Yep. Yep. Whatever. Alright, that's gonna be the game. I can't really do much about it. I could drop this. Create a food. You gotta drop this one. Alright, that's our combination. He kills... Whatever. Whatever. Alright. That's the way you lose. That's the way you lose. Alright, we are back with the coup de grace, the end of the tournament. Our deck only won us 4 games, so we got some packs, and we'll go ahead and reveal the packs in a couple seconds. It was just an okay deck. I wasn't, going gaga for it, but it was decent, so that's not a bad thing. The deck basically was just a counters deck, but the problem is the same thing that happens in Contender Sealed. If you don't have the beefiest of cards, the beefiest of rares, you can lose some matches, and it kind of is what it is. And so, again, I really think that, we had a good shot. We did win 2,800, and we won ourselves some gems. So we'll go ahead and open up some packs. People love packs. Let's see what's inside. That's good stuff. So, Tony Stark, Bruce Banner, you get yourself this, a couple duplicates. Yeah, it's what it is. But we appreciate you coming out to the channel today, sitting around, playing some Magic, enjoying your time and self. So, with all of us here on our magical day, we appreciate you coming out and watching Contenders Draft. You can also be a draft contender. Have yourself a very magical day, and thank you for being here. Have a great night.